Hey there, it's Kristen, and today for our Menopause Motivation Monday, I'm going to talk about the second thing we need to do in menopause to really stave off long-term disease or just dis-ease, mentally and physically. Super important to, drum roll please, strength train, right? I'm in my home gym today, and I'm going to make sure that part of my overall fitness exercise routine is going to include lifting some heavy weights. And heavy can be different for all of us. So it isn't to say that we all need to get in and, get under a Smith machine or, squat our body weight. That certainly isn't where we start, but we may build up to that. I've helped lots of women actually do that and change their body composition. And it's not just about the vanity of it. There's so much more to it. So let's go through, why do we need to strength train? And then maybe where do we get started? So why we need to strength train. First of all, I know a lot of us, we do come into this space, or I work with a lot of women who come in and they're like, I don't get it. I'm doing the things and I am, I'm gaining weight, or my body composition is changing and I don't, I think I'm eating healthy and I'm exercising, but it's just not working. And so one thing we can do, we talked a couple weeks ago about movement, right? Getting that movement in. And then today it's on strength training. And so strength training, the reason our body composition is changing up at this stage in life is because of what's going on behind the scenes, right? It isn't so much about calorie counting and going on this diet or that diet, or starting to train for a marathon that's going to make the difference. It's how we work with our hormonal imbalance, right? So insulin is key, this hormone, right? What happens in menopause and beyond, whether you're coming into the transition, perimenopausal, in menopause or beyond, right? We can easily become insulin resistant, meaning we are not able to clear glucose as easily as we could in our reproductive years. What happens is, because of that, the body can't use this energy quickly enough, right? And it gets stored as fat. And this is just what happens. So we have to learn new ways, right? And that's what I'm talking about, to actually help our body to mobilize glucose. And strength training is one of the ways we can do this. So no matter where you are at, if you are frustrated and, kind of at your wit's end about why I'm so stuck here, there is a reason. And one of the tools you can put in place is definitely strength training. And I just want to mention a couple other things that strength training at this stage in life, why it's so important. Beyond, that excessive weight gain, it can, by managing insulin, right? Due to putting these tools in place, including strength training, we will see increased muscle mass. And because of that, our metabolism will, meaning we will be able to clear and use glucose more efficiently. Okay. So that's really important reason why, right? Because why do I need to strength train? So we want that. That's number one. Another big reason is, let's talk about heart health, improving heart health. How about lowering our risk of brain disease, right? Alzheimer's, dementia, just even that daily brain fog, it can really help clear our path, clear our focus. Stronger bones, right? Reducing the risk of osteoporosis. And many women come in here like osteopenic. So we want to really help build stronger bones. Muscle can do that, protecting our bones. Fewer hot flashes. How about that? Like if you are experiencing hot flashes, strength training can really help reduce that. And then something that we don't talk a lot about is urinary incontinence. Well, guess what? Strength training can help relieve that, lower the risk of that happening. So we want all these things. We want to age, not anti-age. We're going to age. It's how do we do it and feel our best and live our best life. So that's going to be it for me today. I really want to encourage you. Oh, I did say, okay, well, so how do we get started? I encourage you to start with some simple moves, right? So for today, I'm going to do a squat. I'm going to do a pull, some kind of a pull motion where I'm using the entire back chain of my body, right? And then I'm going to do a push motion where I'm using the front chain of my body. So a squat, which is right? We're going to work a lot of different muscles in the squat. We're going to be working our glutes. We're going to be working our quadriceps. We'll be working our hamstrings, our calves. Our feet are grounded. So we're really working from the bottom up, working our core, working our stabilizing muscles, right? Our spine. So we're going to do a squat, a push, and a pull. That's it. So if you can, I always like to leave it as what is one thing you can do this week? Maybe it's just incorporating a simple air squat, right? Maybe it's some kind of grabbing onto some pole and pulling, or having a band. You don't have to have a fancy gym, but just start somewhere. And then a push-up. Get on your knees, get down and do a push-up. Start there. 10, 10, and 10. I say, wherever you're at, you can just do it right now. Get started. Because this is something you don't want to wait to do when you're ready. We have to take an action, and then the thinking will come, right? Not wait till we feel like doing something. How many times are we like, I don't feel like it? Well, that's your cue. If you say, I don't feel like it, get down and do it. Because that's how we create change in our lives. We can't wait any longer. We put ourselves off too long. So I encourage you today, what's one thing you can do to build in a little bit of strength training for yourself? And if you want to talk more about this, please, go to my bio, click the link below and subscribe to this channel so I can help you get started and really begin to feel better. Because that's where we have the opportunity to be, is to feel our amazing, true self. So with that, have a great Monday and a great rest of your week. And till next time, have a great day.